where are we at? What are we doing? What have we done? It's finished. Doors, boot, bonnet, hinging, in place, not in place, will be in place. Have this little low here, that guy is up, flowing again. What are we doing now? We are just going riveting all around the body. We've countersunk all the holes. Just gonna go and spend way too much time popping rivets. I'm using aluminium 3.2 countersunk rivets. So when they're in place and you rivet it, sits nice and flush. Once that's all done, we're just gonna hit it with the orbital again. Sand it, deliver it, take some nice photos and kick it out of my workshop onto the next project. Finally. And we've also pulled the Leisure frame out, pulled the stand out, painted the Leisure frames back in, bolted together, and now the riveting. Happy days. Got the body file, and after a day of running around buying hundreds of rivets that were just absolutely trash, eventually I got some that work. Got it all riveted together now. Now what we're going to do is just where the heads protrude and stand out a little bit, we're just going to go with the body file around all the edges, and we're just going to break the heads off just so it's flush with the body. Happy days. That's all we want. We don't want to sand lots of the body itself away. We're trying to just touch the rivet. As soon as it starts touching the body, we know, sweet, it's smooth, it's flush, move on. So that's all done, ready for paint. Okay, walla walla whip. What we're gonna do now is the section where we've welded and planished it. It's ready to sand, make look neat and presentable for the customer. So all we're gonna do is take some generic hand bath shower soap, just the cheapest one on the shelf. Rub it along there where we're gonna sand. The reason I'm doing this, it just makes the abrasives last a little bit longer and cut a little bit quicker. It doesn't just clog up. Yeah, check it out, this is how it's done. And for the vinyl step, what we're doing, we just got a piece of 120 grit sandpaper, fold it in half, stick in the hand. We're just gonna go nice, straight line, back and forth, just to give it a uniform look and cut these corners nice and sharp.
This way we can get in to the edge right next to the tape without sanding the tape away. And it'll give us a nice sharp line once we pull it off. So is it necessary at all to do this step of making it look really nice? Not at all, not at all. But customers pay a lot of money and wait a lot of time, a long time for these bodies, so you just want to supply them with the best looking result. The body's going to get sanded down with whatever grit and painted anyway, so this is just purely for a professional looking delivery. Colby? Boom, boy. Okay, so lovely stuff. Lovely. What's going on? The last time I'm putting it on and it's not coming off again from me. Unless it gets crashed, then maybe I'll take it off and repair it. But the last time for a long time. So yeah, got my 2 small clicker holes in the bottom, clicker pliers, and the door that I'm putting on for the last time. So check me put in this clicker in this door for the last time.
It's actually done. Dunzos. Overs. Tears of joy. That's it. Done. Done. Dunzo. Gapped. Hinging. Done. Finished. Klar. Overs.
Let's talk about the struggles, the ups and downs, the fun and not so fun parts of the build. I took one look at the reverse curves between the headlights and the front of the vehicle and thought, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I've done this plenty of times before. What's one more? Famous last words. Little did I know these 2 seemingly innocent panels would push me right to the brink of tears and burn through nearly 2 full sheets of material, thanks to the impressive pile of scrap I produced along the way. What caught me off guard was the subtlety of the shape, a gradual reverse curve for most of the way, right up until the lower section of the headlights, where it suddenly dips and takes a sharp left, creating that signature front end flow. I could have taken the practical route and broken it into smaller panels. That probably would have saved time, material, and a fair bit of sanity. But no. This felt like the moment to dig in and not let 2 simple panels get the better of me. Eventually, I won, but not before they landed a few solid left hooks. Another bugger was the door hinges. I looked at that and thought, quick, 5 minutes or maybe a day and we'll be done. Doors, boot and bonnet, and Martin smiling. But no, that wasn't the case. I ended up machining a custom bolt, only to scrap it and remake it into a new design. A 2-piece bolt that threads together and tightens from either end. That bolt then had to fit into a bushing I built from 3 separate machine components. All of this was driven by the side profile of the vehicle. There simply wasn't space for a traditional full-length bolt due to the curves. But it's done and dusted now, and the doors are happily hinging. Aside from those 2 troublemakers, the rest of the build went pretty smoothly. It's now delivered and both the customer and I are smiling. Happy days! And on to the next one.
TAD355, baby!